everyone, this is Reverend Chrissy Ball. Today I am doing a money bowl. Cleanse my candle and all my other tools. I'll just let that burn down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and dress my candle right quick. With some money oil. And some of this money powder, which I'm just gonna use my holder for. Looks like I could use a little more oil near the top. Well, it's all good. We're just gonna burn it right in here. Oop, cat hair. All right, so while we're getting our money bowl ready, we're gonna go ahead and add our jade. I guess I can put the candle in last. Jade, green aventurine, and numite. And then we're gonna put some coins in there. Gonna leave some room for my candle. I'll add more later on when I have burned my candle down. There we go. Now I'm gonna rub this money oil into my hands and get that energy flowing. Let's light our candle. And now we can start our money bowl. So I've got some papers here already with names for our money bowl. These are people who asked ahead to be in it. And we're just gonna put one in every now and then. For some readings. So let's see what this energy has for the collective. We're gonna go through actually our zodiacs to do this, though these are not my official zodiac readings. But we're gonna start with Aries and see what kind of energy is needed to receive your blessings. Stop. Mystery. Ooh. Okay, fun. Let's see what that says in the book here. Stop. This card asks you to stop and reflect, collect your thoughts, or maybe even just take a break. It may also be a good time to think about what stopping might mean to you. Is it a forever stop? Is it a pause? Is it time to move forward or simply change your direction? And then we have mystery. The mystery card represents the idea that it's okay to not have all the answers all the time. Embrace the various mysteries of life and let things happen and unfold as they need to. Surrender to the unknown. So Aries, your advice here is just to stop seeking all the answers. I am going to pull a couple of tarot cards just to see if there's any more that needs to be said here. But otherwise, we can rest well knowing that we're taken care of one way or another, even if we don't have all the answers. Pretty big one here. Okay. We have, I don't know if it's all in frame. It's not. I'm going to do that. Is that in frame? Yes, okay. We have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So this is kind of saying that you have a lot of choices ahead of you, and you have some things that you have to grieve so that you can move on. Once you've done this, once you've let go of the things that are holding you back, once you've sorted through your choices, taken time to pause and reflect, that's when your abundance is going to come in, and you're going to be the one who gets to take charge of it. This isn't necessarily saying, oh, stop seeking the answers like I initially had kind of thought. This is saying, pause and reflect, you're in charge of this. You don't know exactly what it is that you want yet, so why would you be manifesting it? You're manifesting basically nothing because you don't have a clear plan. Once you allow yourself to pause and reflect and make your plan, that's when you get to bring in your abundance. All right, we'll put somebody else in the bowl now. Our next cardinal sign is going to be, I'm feeling Libra. Libra's a good one to start with. What kind of energy does Libra need? Okay. Growth and determination. These are pretty self-explanatory, and we'll go ahead with our tarot. Seems like you're also going to get through on your own merit, Libra, but in a different way. Let's see what that way is. All right. So right off the bat, we have the Two of Wands reversed, Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Let me see if these are all in frame. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so this one's gonna get worse before it gets better, but it is gonna get better. You're definitely gonna go through some character development here soon. It's gonna feel like a major betrayal, but really it's just knocking you down to rock bottom so that you have a clean slate, so that you can welcome in the energy that is needed. You're gonna get inspired by this difficult time, and it's going to bring forth all this creative energy. It's going to be like your brainchild. Your project is your baby, and you're going to spend a lot of time just on your own working on that, and you're going to learn a lot about yourself as you go. So this is not a bad thing. This is just, hey, you need to get back to square one, back to the basics, so that you can proceed forward to receive your blessings, because you are at a point where you kind of feel like you know everything, but you don't. So let's go ahead and throw throw these back in here before anything else. And we'll put someone else in the bowl. If you're doing your own money bowl, you don't really have to do it like that, where you put it in between, but this is just how I want to do it. All right, who's our next cardinal sign? Cancer. We'll do our cardinal water sign. Okay, energy. It's running a little too close to the bottom of my candle for my comfort. I don't want it to melt the candle from the bottom. Energy and determination. I mean, that's also pretty self-explanatory. You just got to keep the momentum going. Let's get that extended message here. Okay, that one really wants to come out, so we'll just let it. The Emperor. And then the Eight of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed. So this is basically saying you've got to rely on you at the moment. You've got the plan. You have a vision, but you've got people in your life that are holding you back from your vision coming to reality. There's people that are going to say, oh, well, like, what if we do it this way? And you're like, no, but I like it this way. This is basically saying you're going to have to cut out some people from your projects. Not necessarily from your life. Just be like, hey, like, I don't want you on this project. This is for me. Like, I have this way that I want it to go, and it's going to go that way, whether you like it or not. So you can either get on board or you can leave. And that's going to be you breaking free of the chains that bind you so that you can move forward and just make it on your own merit, because this is going to come from you. This is your success, and it doesn't really matter who's on board with you. You're the leader here. You're going to take charge, and you're going to lose some people along the way, but I mean, you might not lose them entirely, like as friends, but you're going to lose them as help. But that's okay, because you got this. I'll go ahead and pre-shuffle. I might end up doing it again because I forget, but that's okay if I do. Let's get somebody else in here. Let's see, what's our last cardinal sign? We have done... Capricorn, that's who's left. Gotta get our cardinal earth sign. The paper low-key smells really good. I don't know why, it's just printer paper. There's a lot of energy for Capricorn. Balance, pain, growth, and sadness. You've got a lot of stuff coming your way, Capricorn. It's gonna be a hard time, but it seems to me like maybe a lot of your accomplishments have been done sort of in a manic situation. I think you're about to realize just how much you put on your plate that does not need to be there. And I feel ya, because I'm in a very similar boat. I'm not a Capricorn, I'm a Virgo, but earth signs. Let's see. Okay. Yes, okay. I see you and I recognize you with the Six of Wands here. You're going through all these cycles of you're making your decisions when you're in a manic state, and maybe not necessarily manic, but like when you feel good. You're making all these decisions that are going to affect you long term, whether you're feeling good or not. Um, the problem lies in the moments when you don't feel good. You are still trying to push through it, you're not seeking balance, and it's really hurting your spirit and maybe even your body a little bit. Um, you're doing all these things, and they're amazing things. You are being so creative, you're being so um, like determined, you are really pushing through and getting shit done. And it's wonderful, and you are laying the groundwork for a successful future, but you need to take a step back and relax and just. I'm feeling like it's. With the Six of Wands here, I think what's going on is you're not recognizing how much you've already done, and you feel like there's just so much more that you need to get done. Relax, step back, look at what you've done already, look how far you've come. You have blazed a new trail, and if you look back on it, though it looks, when you look ahead, it looks like you're still traversing endless forest. If you look back, you're going to see where this path has been laid for others and for yourself, so that you can follow it and reflect back on everything. But you need to take a moment and look back and recognize it. You've got good things ahead, and you've got good things going on for you right now, but you need to take a moment to recognize it, because right now you're so lost in what's still left to do that you're not recognizing what's already been done. And I mean, you know what it is. I don't know exactly the specifics of your project, but it's not necessarily just a project for you. This is laying the groundwork for others too. I feel like for some of you, this is putting together a class, and maybe you're just like about to start your first round of like formal teaching this class. You've put together your curriculum. You have done some training with some people that wanted to learn, but you didn't have everything ready. So you just kind of taught them a little stuff here and there, and you're not recognizing how helpful that's already been to so many people. Recognize it. You're doing a great job. All right, someone else in the bowl. And now we get to move on to our fixed signs. And we'll start with our fixed fire sign, Leo. Okay, we got 4 for you too. Ooh, okay. Little, okay. I'm not going to say negative, because I don't really feel like this is a negative thing, but we have anger, sadness, passion, and space. Now, I do want to look into space here, because I know what it means to me, but I want to see what the book says. You may feel alone and like you can get lost here, but it is important to remember that you can fill this space. What is it that you are looking to fill your life with? Is it certain types of people, a new project? How can you take action toward your goal? The void is only a temporary space, and it's ready to be filled. It kind of feels to me like something's happening that you're kind of resentful about at the moment, but there's a passion of yours that's going to be reignited in this opportunity to give yourself space. Let's see. I'm getting hold space for emotion. Is this in frame? Sort of. What about this? Is this in frame? A little better. Okay, 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being urged to hold space for your emotions and your own needs. You're kind of feeling angry and sad that you're having to put your own passions and needs and wants on hold. I'm kind of feeling like, well, last month we got that you were going to be in a position to help someone. And it seems to me like in helping this person that maybe you kind of forgot about yourself or had, like I was just saying, had to put yourself on hold, but you're getting an opportunity now to hold space for yourself and give yourself the time and hold the energy to work on your passions. We're seeing some rekindling in your love life. We're seeing the fruits of your labor. Nostalgia. There's definitely a reconnection here. It seems to me like this this trial that you've just been through, this hard time, is bringing you closer to someone that you love, and it's giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you're doing with your life and decide, like, hey, like, what is it that I'm passionate about? I feel like for some of you this is taking on a new job, and for some of you this will be like allowing you more time to do the things that you enjoy. For others, the job itself is something that you'll enjoy more than the job you were doing before. But for everyone in this energy group, it kind of seems like you're gonna have more time with loved ones, and more time to reconnect with yourself as you explore this new opportunity. And the reason I don't want to say that anger and sadness are negative is because in anger and sadness, you find motivation. Motivation to change the circumstances that are causing these feelings. Okay, next fixed sign. Let's see, we did fire, air, water, earth. So fixed air sign is Aquarius. We've got 3 for Aquarius. Comfort, reflection, and rest. This is lovely. Okay. So you are going to focus on self-care for your success. I love it. It's very important. It seems like you're finally in a position where you're stable enough to take time to do this. to give yourself these comforts, take time to reflect and rest. It kind of feels to me like you're already reaping the benefits of last month's money goal, so you kind of just get to take a break. Yes. Okay. We have the Lovers, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. You've laid the groundwork. Now's your time to just enjoy. You're bringing in the fruits of your labor. You've built an incredible partnership. Now's a time for celebration, self-nurture, nurturing others when you can, and you've got even more opportunities on the horizon. Keep doing what you're doing, Aquarius. Love a good straightforward spread like that. Makes me so happy. Also, Powerpuff Girls vibes. This might end up just being my Zodiac video. I'm not gonna lie, I get kind of tired. All right. Fixed water sign. Time for Scorpio. Scorpio. Passion. Stop. Okay, so we've already gone over the stop card. It's time to stop, reflect, think about your passions. Think about what it is that you are truly passionate about. Are you doing what you're passionate about, or are you just kind of settling? It's okay to do practical things and lay the groundwork, but it seems like you might be doing things that are not serving your soul. Okay, yeah, those are in frame. Okay. Page of Pentacles, the Magician, the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles. Let me look at this Passion card for a second. How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action, like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they may take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. Let me also, the only one here that I'm just a little uncertain on is the Page of Pentacles, just in the context. Opportunity slumbers like the dragon upon whose crest the Page of Pentacles rests. Dreams and visions vibrate its emerald length. They rise up through the soles of feet of any who tread upon the Viridian path. Transmitted from the Leviathan's sleeping mind, dreams of success and of being able to possess material comfort and stability. She knows those visions that the dragon offers, a wondrous garden of delights. She is the keeper of that garden, dedicated to its preservation. So, we are seeing opportunities of growth and prosperity, but only if you yourself take the opportunity and run with it. It seems to me like this is saying stop and get passionate. It's saying that right now, with how humdrum you're feeling, like you're feeling monotonous. It feels like with that monotony, you're kind of losing passion. You are not really interested in what you're doing and you're wanting to stop. But if you are going to stop what you're doing, you need to pick up something that you are passionate about. And with the Five of Pentacles over here, it kind of feels like if you don't, then that's when you're going to have this Five of Pentacles energy. It seems like these two cards right here, you're on the cusp, but you have to make this decision before you can reap the bounties that the Page of Pentacles is presenting to you. If you don't and you self-isolate instead, that's when you get the Five of Pentacles energy and you lose out on that momentum. You have been running with this idea for so long and it's becoming kind of routine, kind of monotonous. You're feeling like, okay, yeah, this is whatever. I can kind of half-ass this and it's fine. You can't. No half-assing. If you half-ass it, you're going to lose that momentum. You're going to isolate and you're going to go into this poverty energy. Keep the momentum going however you can. Find a healthy way to do so. I'm feeling hobbies. I'm feeling like not necessarily monetize your hobbies, even though that is very lucrative for a lot of people, but definitely take time for those hobbies so that you can break up the monotony and keep your passion. Now we're going to go with our fixed earth sign, Taurus. Balance and space. That sounds pretty self-explanatory to me. You gotta take time and space to find balance in your life. I know a lot of Taurus people are very driven. They tend to put themselves last. They tend to not necessarily put themselves last, because what they are doing is chasing money and giving themselves an opportunity down the road to put themselves first. The thing is that opportunity never comes because they're always going to the next thing. So when I say putting themselves last, I mean putting their emotional needs last. And right now, your emotional needs are balance and space. You're getting overwhelmed. Okay, yes, those are in frame. We have the Star, Judgment, the Emperor, and Nine of Pentacles. So once you embrace this need for balance and space and you give that to yourself, then you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. Right now, there's a lot of stuff that feels very unfair. You don't feel in control. But once you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to give myself this time. I'm going to balance out my life. I'm going to get my time with my family, my time for my hobbies, my time for rest. And I'm going to get my bag. You're allowed to do that. You don't have to work your life away. You can, I'm getting Dolly Parton, don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. That's what the cards are saying. They say you're in control of this. You're in a position right now where you can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to change this up and I'm going to get my money and my work-life balance. All right, now we get to do our mutable signs. And we're going to start with our mutable fire sign, Sagittarius. Consciousness, trust, and space. Again, very self-explanatory. This is a conscious decision. You need to trust the universe and give yourself the space to invite this energy. Not only invite it, but accept it. Okay, our jumper was the Fool. And then we have the Two of Swords. I feel like that is incomplete. Okay, I don't think that whole stack needed to come out, but the one that landed face up definitely does. Okay, we're going to scoop some things. Okay, now it's complete. Okay, you are on the beginning of a brand new journey. Now, going off of people that I know in my own life who are Sagittarius, I know some of you are wrapping up some schools. You're graduating college or high school, or just ending a program that you've been on for a very long time. We've got the Two of Swords, so definitely you're at a crossroads, decision time. Eight of Pentacles, new learning opportunities. Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Now, the order of these cards, it seems like this won't be the end of your hard work, but this will be a time to see the results of what you have been working on. You're coming to the end of an educational journey, and it seems to me like you're actually going to start a new one. So maybe you're going for the next level of your degree. If you're coming out of high school, maybe you're starting college. Maybe you're getting a new job where you're going to learn new skills. Regardless of what it is, you've got opportunities in front of you. Now, Two of Swords usually means a hard decision. So to me, it seems like you're choosing between just ending this journey and just going about your job and enjoying the benefits of the work that you've already done. Or you can continue your education and go for something much more rewarding in the future. Either way, you're going to reap the benefits of what you've already done. This month, smooth sailing. However, over this next month, you will have the opportunity to expand your education, learn new skills, maybe even sign up for a new program to further your degree or get a new degree in something else. If you take that opportunity, that is where you get to expand even further. This is a conscious decision that you have to make, so you will be aware of like everything that comes with it. you're gonna know the expectations ahead of time, but it will be a lot. Then you have to trust that you've got the rewards at the end of this path. And it is saying right here in the spread that they are coming. It's just going to take more time, more energy, more effort. But it is energy and time that you have, so it's okay. Some of you may choose to do this, some of you may not, but either way, you're getting your rewards. All right. We've done our mutable fire sign. Now we can move on to our mutable air sign, which is Gemini. I know a handful of Geminis. Let's see what they've got. Ooh, okay. Big spread, big spread. Sweetness and anxiety, okay. Disruption, creativity, and success. You got a lot going on your road to success, Gemini. It's the combination that makes this one hard. I'm going to look at sweetness because the rest of it kind of makes sense, but sweetness feels out of place. This card is a signal to savor the sweet moments in life and to remember them when things get rough. The small things in life are often the sweetest, but they easily go unnoticed. Sweetness is always there if you look for it. Anxiety, you're going to be pretty anxious about what's to come. When you're feeling anxious, it is usually because you are very worried about something that has an uncertain outcome. When this happens, we write a script in our heads, creating an outcome that is most likely far worse than the actual outcome. Try your best to stay in the present and not focus on events that haven't occurred yet. Disruption. Like this shocking pink color, this card demands attention. It represents intensity, innovation, and nonconformity. It's a catalyst for releasing fear in order to make bold and courageous moves. What is stagnant in your life that needs to change? How can you shake it up a bit? How can you continuously innovate your life in unexpected and productive ways? Creativity, that's kind of the answer to that. And then success. Let's get a couple more cards with the tarot. Okay. Eight of Cups and Six of Wands. So you actually are being called to leave something behind. Whatever this is that is stressing you out so much, it actually feels like it's going to just be forcibly removed from your life. I'm surprised we didn't pull the Tower here, but We do have the Eight of Cups, and that is urging you to just let it happen. When you let it happen and don't get so anxious about it, it's okay to feel the anxiety. Just sit with it, acknowledge it, and move on. This is something that once you let it go and allow yourself to move forward, then that is when that spark of creativity will kick in and lead to your success. This is a moment for inspiration. I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be an upset in your home life that's going to drive you to kick it into gear and finally move forward with more independence than you have been. This could also be the loss of friends or co-workers, possibly a change of your job or that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Possibly it could be something with your friends, something with your family, or with work, which I know that's everything. But no, for a lot of you, this is going to be more in your home life than anything else. It seems like you're going to stop getting as much assistance as you have been, like your familial support. And you will end up having to get creative in finding a solution to this. Now, this does not mean that it's going to be the end of the world, because we do see the success in the end of this. You just have a lot going on right now, and there are things that are toxic in your life that are not serving you, and they're going to be removed, whether you do it yourself or not. I kind of feel like the people in this group, at least some of them, are a little explosive and reactionary in their attachment styles. And this may be the result of getting into a fight with somebody who is normally a big support in your life. It's important to remember the sweet moments, because this may not be a forever thing, but it is a right now thing that is going to leave you a little scared, a little confused, a little blindsided, and you're gonna end up finding yourself in a situation where you have to be far more independent than you've ever had to be. And I'm feeling like this is someone who's been your ride or die for a long time, and they decided that it's time to let it die. And I feel like you never expected them to let it die. You always thought that they would come back around themselves. It feels to me like when the time does come to welcome them back into your life, you need to wait until you are in an independent spot, because it kind of feels like they are going to let you sink or swim. But they have your best interests at heart. With this Six of Wands, this is not malicious. They just recognize your potential and know that you can do these things on your own. But they really don't want to deal with it at the moment, which sounds a little harsh, but I mean, they still know that you've got it in you. We've done fire and air. Now it is time for water, our mutable water sign, which is Pisces. Let's go ahead and put somebody else in the bowl. All right, Pisces. You've got 4 as well. Rest, ideation, disruption, and determination. I know who this is in my life. And she knows who it is too. But this is someone who has been picturing something for a very long time and trying to hold on to a safety net. And it's not allowing them the rest that they need. It's also not allowing them the time to work on the projects that they know are going to bring them the success. They're about to experience a disruption, which I think is going to be in the form of either abruptly quitting or losing their job. It is time to get ducks in a row, if possible, Pisces, because shit is about to hit the fan in your safety net. However, your determination will save your ass. You've got the grit to make it happen, and you've got a plan too. It's just, are you going to let yourself enact that plan? Yep, there's our Tower moment to go with our disruption. But the 6 of Wands, recognizing that we've got it in us. King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. You can make it happen. You've got everything in your toolbox that you need to reach success. But this thing that you have been holding on to have your safety net, it's about to get ripped away. And hopefully it will not be before you get your ducks in a row, but be prepared for it to happen before then. I know the Pisces in my life is working through juggling a bunch of different jobs. They've got a corporate job, and then they've got their personally owned businesses that they're trying to get to take off. Well, here's your moment. Get them off the ground. Because it's coming. It's coming big time. It doesn't seem like you necessarily don't have a support system, but it also doesn't seem like you really need one for this. It seems like, you've got your network in place. It's just, you're going to have to reach out to them and tell them, hey, I got this business that I'm trying to take off. I have all the time in the world to do it now. Come see me. Shit's about to hit the fan. Get ready to catch it. But hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's going to leave you open for more opportunities. Okay, last but certainly not least is Virgo. This is the group that I'm in. Let's see what we've got in store, fellow Virgos. Anger. Okay. We got a lot going on, guys. We got a lot of energies. Look at all those. We might not even need tarot. Well, we got a lot going on. Oh boy, okay, there's a lot. Do I have room? Okay. Everything's technically in frame. It kind of sucks though. Okay, so we have anger, determination, success, trust, anxiety, rest, and illumination. This feels like, I'm putting this here just because it just looks better. Anyway, this feels like you might have a lot going on. You might have a lot on your plate. And it might be time to clear some of it. And it might be time to get over yourself in some situations and trust that things are going to be okay. I'm going to read Illuminate. No, I don't think that I need to read Illumination. I'm going to because I'm feeling the need to do so, but it's not that self-explanatory. To me, that's like realizing everything's fine. Drawing this card is like turning on a light in a pitch black room. When the room is dark, it can feel unfamiliar, scary, and mysterious. However, once the lights are on, you can see and feel the truth of your situation and approach what you've illuminated with a deeper knowing and ease. Yep, that is exactly what I thought it meant. Let's go ahead and pull our tarot to get the story here. I know my story. And I feel like a lot of y'all are going through something similar because I usually end up reading for people. My energy groups end up being people with similar situations to mine. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords, and I kind of feel like I need 2 more. But if they don't come out, they don't come out. Oh, but there they are. That's what I thought. Anyway, there they are. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. So actually the placement of these is kind of brilliant. Because we have such beautiful juxtaposition. We have the anger and we have the opportunities. We have the determination. We have the Page of Cups. We have anxiety, success, and trust, and we have the Ace of Cups and Ten of Swords. We have rest and illumination, and we have the Moon and Nine of Cups. It's beautiful. Because what we're seeing is all the emotions that surround the opportunities that you have. You're terrified of them because you already have so much on your plate, and now you're getting more. You're getting more on your plate. Well, for Virgos, I have a channeled message from Aphrodite that has been on my mind for literal months, which I actually did recently post in my shadow work group on Facebook. Why are you going back for seconds when there's still stuff on your plate? Why are you not emptying your plate before you pile on more? This is your own doing. And it's the curse of a creative spirit, to be completely honest with you. You are much like Capricorn. You're making decisions when you're in a manic state. You're like, ooh, that's a fun project. Let me do that. Also that one looks like fun. I can learn that skill. Also, that looks like a fun, easy way to make money. Let me do that. Also, I need a corporate job so I can continue to make money. But also I want to spend time with my family, so I don't want to do this job anymore. So let me work extra hard so that in the future I can stop doing this and do that instead. And so you're all over the place. And it kind of feels to me like the people in this energy group, and I will tell you, I'm in there with you. You are feeling so overwhelmed. You are literally praying for this plate to get slapped out of your hands. For some of you, it's already happened. This Ten of Swords moment, it's already happened. That plate slapped out of your hands. Food all over the floor. You're not going to pick it up. You're going to let it sit there. or you're going to get a broom and a dustpan and you're going to throw it in the trash. Wash your hands of it. It's time for you to trust that the opportunities in front of you are the ones that are going to bring you success. It's time to trust that rest will bring you the illumination that is needed in your life. It's time to trust that your success does not lie in doing every single thing you can get your hands on. Your success lies in picking something and nurturing it and bringing it to light and making that your success. For some of you, this is one of the many projects that you have been working on for so long. For others, it's your corporate job. It's your safety net. Whatever it is, it's time to commit. It's time to clear some stuff out and allow yourself to rest. It's very frustrating. It's anxiety inducing. Choosing the thing that's going to bring you success, it's the biggest task in the world, but also, no, it's not. Because you've known for a long time what it is that you want to do. You've been doing all these side projects in order to manifest this one. So why are you focusing on all these side projects when you can focus on the one now? And it's okay if you still have to do a couple other things to make it happen, but you don't have to do it all. You don't have to be it all. You can let people do things for you. You can let yourself rest. You can take things off your plate. You can tell people no. Did you know that? Did you know that you can say, hey, I know I committed to this a few months ago when I was manic and felt like I had to take on the world, but now I'm not anymore, or I'm just in a better place, or I'm thinking rationally and I realize I don't have to do this and I don't want to. Did you know you can do that? Did you know you can tell people, actually, I'm going to break this commitment because it's not really that important to me in my life? You can do that. So do that. And that's where your success is going to lie, is in putting yourself first, no matter how frustrating it is for you and other people, no matter how anxiety inducing it is, no matter what relationships may end. Your success will be illuminated in this moment of rest. Allow it to happen. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Announcement. So, as a lot of you know, I've been working on getting my shop going. Some of you may have seen my shorts of setting it up. I'm actually going to go set up more here in just a little bit. But we open on February 14th. So, if you are local to the Dalton area and you either know where All Dolled Up Hair Salon is, or you have a GPS on your phone, you guys can come see us. You can get one of these readings in person. You can come get a Reiki session in person, because we have an office for that now. We also sell crystals and other things, mostly crystals, but we also have like books and stuff. But yeah, we have so much to offer and we'd love to see you. I don't know about what other commitments I personally am going to choose to keep or let go of at this particular moment. I'm still in that contemplation phase, but I have had that moment of realization that I don't have to do all this. But what I do know is that in the long run, the violet flame, that's my baby. That's the thing I'm choosing to put the most of my energy into, and I want you to come along with me on this ride. that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.